I bought a drone. This is not the latest DJI drone there is out there. We of course have the Mini 3 Pro, but this is the closest budget drone there is. Now I'm obviously not trying to spend a bunch of money on here, but this is the Mini 2 Fly More combo, which includes 3 batteries, 6 extra propeller sets, it's 2 per set. It's got the case, the drone itself, and the controller that connects to your phone. So let's unbox. It's pretty much the perfect drone that there is. Especially the fact that because it is quote unquote mini, it is under 249 grams, which means as long as you have your license for your city, you are good to fly without having to register the drone to the FAA, which does have a fee and is kind of like a pain in the butt. So let's open this packaging. We've got this that opens up here. And up first, we've got a bag, which looks like it includes everything. So, we unzip this first zipper. The zipper was stuck. Okay, so we have the drone itself. The DJI Mini 2. Got some please use propeller holders to protect the propellers when storing propellers. We've got a little screen protector for the lens, which records in 4K at 30 FPS. We've got some sensors up here, it looks like, or the speakers. Charge to activate the battery before the first time use. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's look at these other batteries. We've got our accessories container and something inside of here, which looks to be the controller. This controller over here has actually a really nice weight to it, which I like because it feels sturdy. Here's the remote, it's got a really nice weight. We've got zoom or tilt or something for the camera there. Got a ton of stuff. But then down here, we've also got our propeller sticks that just screw into the drone. So you just pull one out, you would go, and it's just easy to store them right there, and then you would screw them into the slots there. And now you've got drone control. We've got Cine, which is just the slower version. We've got return to home button directly right there. Sport version, normal, all of that stuff. We've also got a button for a custom function, as well as a button to change video modes. We've also got, looks like shoulder buttons here, but don't work. But they don't work. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Speakers back there, and the record button is over there as well. There's also something right there. And let's see how we can get out the phone mount. So you pull this up. Built in, it looks like it includes a lightning cable, which, because it is the Apple of drones, is appropriate. But let's look in this accessories container. These are documents, which are boring. But in the accessories container, we've got, which looks like a battery charger for the Fly More combo. Right now on Prime Day, this might be uploaded past Prime Day, but it was for $450 about for the Fly More combo. And this can house all 3 batteries at once. It plugs into the wall, and it looks like, does it have a battery built in that charges it? I don't know, I'm not sure. But it looks like it can also power another USB device there. Also in the box, we have a power adapter, which charges at 9 volts, 2 amps. So this is not your normal USB charger. You don't want to be plugging this into anything. Which means that it charges at 18 watts, which divided among the 3 batteries would charge each battery at 6 watts. Also in this container, we have the 2 other types of cables, USB-C on one end and USB-C on the other end of this one, and micro USB on this end. We also have what looks to be a USB cable, USB A to C. And that's it for this accessories box. Yeah, that's it for the accessories box. Let's flip out this drone. So we're gonna pull off this plastic and remove the propeller cover. Pull off that plastic, remove the gimbal protector, flip these back in. Once you flipped out these first 2 arms that have the feet, you flip out the other 2. 1 and 2. And that is your full drone, about the size of my hand, maybe 2 of my hands. But it's small, it's 4K, can withstand extremely high amounts of wind, and is pretty much the perfect camera for me. That little lens is a 4K gimbal, which is absolutely amazing, especially for the size. You can pull off this protector, and we're gonna try to turn it on. But it looks like, because this is the first time it's been turned on, we need to charge the battery, sadly. So I'll get back to you when it's charged, and we'll see you. Okay, now it's recording. Okay. Let me know if it beeps. Okay. Am I in frame? You know how to zoom?
Yeah, you're right in frame. I don't know how to zoom.
It's this bigger wheel. You see here? It's this wheel.
That wheel.
So zoom when you need to. So I am at a different place, which has some open space and not people who are gonna get angry at me for recording. And we can do our first takeoff. And this is gonna be a ton of fun. So I'm gonna go over here to my bag. Sorry, this chair isn't perfect. Unzip. We're going to grab the drone. The 3 battery charger, grab a battery out of it. There we go. And we're gonna grab the controller. So we're going to take this strap off of the drone and put this back in the bag. Make sure we don't lose anything. Mom, I think you're using the wrong knob. Yeah, you're good. So you're gonna open up that little back hatch, put in the battery until you hear the click. Click this shut, and then you're going to move the front arm forward, other front arm forward, back arm down, other back arm down. Press the power button and then press and hold. You're gonna put this guy down. Okay, gotta find a clear spot. There we go. Grab your controller, open up the clamp, put your phone with the charger port to the right. Now you can enable this to actually use the controller as a battery backup for your phone, but I prefer not to because it'll drain the battery of the controller more than you need it to. So once it's connected, press and hold. You heard the beep, the jingle, and you're gonna enter your DJI Fly app. And it didn't automatically detect my drone. Give it a second. Okay. So now that we're on the app, You can press the go fly button, which I will do once the stick is screwed in. Go fly. And then it wants me for the first flight to be in an open area, to avoid obstacles, avoid signal sources, which I don't see any here, and have good weather, which this is pretty much perfect. Compliance with regulations, don't care, pre-flight tech, that's fine. So we're not gonna do a beginner tutorial because I've already flown quite a bit. Okay, now we have the correct footage, and what I would totally recommend is for your first flight, switching this switch on the controller over to Cine. It's gonna make it so the drone flies a lot slower and it's easier to take off. Up and down does altitude, left and right does angle or turning. Forward on this one is going forward, backwards goes backwards, left and right. And now that's pretty much all you have to do. But first, let's get some things down. Let's land the drone. You're gonna press the button on the left, press and hold land, and your drone is gonna land itself. So that is pretty easy, and that's like your main little course. But let's get this actually in some altitude. So I'm gonna teach you one last thing, which is how you can manually take off the drone. You're gonna bring both of these sticks into the bottom left and bottom right. That's gonna start the propeller slowly, and then you're just gonna bring this stick up. And that's your manual takeoff. And we're just gonna keep going up so we don't touch any trees. And we can move this camera to show down, and I can start recording. I can also change the brightness of this, but it can also go up. And I could, if I wanted to, move around and show the pool or whatever. Could go up some more. In this area, we can go up to 150 meters, as I said before, so it's not really too bad. I think that's like, what, 450 feet, around there? I think it's 400 feet, because that's the regulation. So we're at 92% charge. We have 20 GPS satellites, which is absolutely perfect. And that means that that drone is lock solid. If I have to fix something, I can put down the controller, and I'm totally confident that that drone is gonna hover and stay where it's supposed to be. Now, in this bottom left, you can see where the drone is currently, where you are, your flight path, and your home point. Now, I really don't want to try, but what I could do is I could try and return it to home, but because this is not so much of an open space yet, I don't want it to be unattended, flying around, that kind of thing. So I'm going to land this guy, and I guess we'll get some shots somewhere else.